Hello friends, welcome to youtube.com oblique Dr. Ved channel. I am Dr. P.R. Patel, Professor in Veterinary Medicine. In this presentation, we are discussing important bacterial disease, dermatophilosis, and in part 4, clinical science part 2, we discuss the clinical science in sheep, goat, dog, and cat, of which the clinical science in sheep is very important, commonly occurring. In this presentation, we start discussion on clinical science in sheep. Generally, in sheep, the disease may appear as a very mild form. This mild form, which may go unnoticed, except loss of wool in form of patches here and there, and it is cured automatically. In sheep, it is described or ascribed as mycotic dermatitis. Dermatitis is there. There's scab formation, exudation, matting of wool, and other pathology is there. But mycotic because this dermatophilus congolensis shows multi-septate hyphae and branching filaments. Because of this multi-septate branching filament, it is considered as mycotic. Otherwise, it is a bacterial disease. In sheep, we have seen that it is called as mycotic dermatitis. The another name is lumpy wool. It is a chronic lumpy wool infection. What is this lumpy wool? It is characterized by pyramidal shaped masses of lumps. Now, what this pyramidal shaped of masses of lumps contain? It is nothing but a scab material bound with wool fibers and phloem. The thing is, they exudate mat with wool fibers and make a lump. This lump at the base and it forms a crust. So because of this lump, it is called as lumpy wool infection. This is the important condition in sheep. This pyramidal shaped lump lesions affect back, flank, rump, occasionally sides of body and outer sides of the leg. So this is also important condition, lumpy wool disease. Continuation of clinical science in sheep. We have seen mycotic dermatitis, lumpy wool disease. Then the third name in sheep is strawberry foot rot. What is this? It is nothing but it is a proliferative dermatitis affecting the skin. Proliferation of epidermis. And there is a lot of scab formation. Now on removal of the scab, the underlying part is exposed. Underlying part, there are bleeding points on fleshy mass of the leg skin, and this looks like a strawberry, so it is called as strawberry foot rot. And this condition is ulcerative dermatitis. There are plenty of bleeding points, ulcers on the fleshy mass of the leg skin, looks like a strawberry foot, so it is called as strawberry foot rot. Continue with the strawberry foot rot clinical signs. We have already seen it affects the skin of the legs from coronate to above knee and hock in front leg as well as in the hind leg. And these legs, because of this ulcerative lesions, appear like a fresh strawberry fruit. So it is strawberry foot rot because rot is on legs, foot rot. Slowly the lesion join together, coalesce and enlarge and form a wart-like masses, characteristic of the disease. Progressively, the lesion covers the entire leg and whole leg is covered with warty masses. A peculiar condition, strawberry foot rot, occur in case of SIP. Continue discussion on clinical signs of SIP. Heavy mortality is observed in young lambs because young lambs are immunosuppressed, mostly remaining wet outside, so they are affected more. There are sores in the mouth, and this condition is observed ulcers in sheep and goat mouth. Such type of lesions we have already described is prominently seen on scrotum, coronet, mouth and nose. Heavy mortality is observed in severe cases of dermatophilosis and death is due to secondary bacterial infection in lung. So death is due to secondary bacterial pneumonia. Clinical signs in goat. The lesion in goats are similar lesions as that of sheep, not much different. Here also there is exudation, scab formation, matting of the hairs, or removal of the scab. There is ulcerative dermatitis, proliferative dermatitis, similar lesions. In goat, peculiarity is that the lesions originate as a miliary scab, small scabs, and slowly these scabs spread on the whole body. Otherwise, lesions are same as that of sheep. Most common site involved in goats are scrotum, coronet, around the mouth, nose and base of the beard. Mostly the facial part is more involved. Clinical signs in dogs. Dogs rarely suffer from dermatophilosis, very rarely. But when it occurs, the lesions are exudative dermatitis. There is dermatitis and plenty of exudation is there. They met with the hairs and it is manifested as a discrete separate lesion. There are multiple lesions and they are focal lesions. Clear cut seen that lesions are raised over the body. So lesions are discrete multiple focal raised lesion in the form of exudative dermatitis in dog. Otherwise disease occurs very rarely. Clinical signs in cats. Again, the incidence of dermatophilosis in cats are extremely rare. But here the lesions are somewhat different. The lesions are tumor-like growth in cats. And this growth is observed especially on mouth. So such lesions in goat is called as oral dermatophilosis, not on body, but on the in the oral, in the mouth, oral dermatophilosis, and it is manifested by tumor-like growth. It is a granuloma of tongue and crypts of the tongue or tonsils are observed, but disease is very rare. Friends, we have seen an important species sheep is affected with disease. We have seen about the mycotic dermatitis, lumpy wool disease, then strawberry foot rot, that also we have seen. We have seen the clinical signs in goat, dog and cat. This is a important information. Please share this information to veterinarians, veterinary friends. To promote the channel, it is requested to subscribe the channel. Thank you very much for observing this video.